everybody, welcome to another episode of Super Sips Gaming. I'm Frozen Blaze, and today, spoilers, I have something a little special for you Funko Pop lovers. And those of you that are Game of Thrones lovers, this video might be a little too epic for you guys to watch. Just kidding, but stick around and check it out. Okay, so, the other day, so, backtrack a little bit. So, let me just talk to you guys real quick, okay? It won't take that long, but let me talk to you real quick. So, I've kind of started an obsession over Funko Pops, okay? You all know what they are, I think. If you don't know what they are little mini characters. Spoilers, this is my favorite. Let me take this one out of the box for you, so you can check it out. So this one is Game of Thrones, Daenerys Targaryen. If you don't know that she's my favorite character in the show, now you know. So anyways, Funko Pops are these little tiny little characters. I don't know if my camera's focusing or not, but anyway, whatever. So they're these little tiny little things, and I am obsessed with them. My first Funko Pop, I didn't buy my first Funko Pop. I actually got it as a Loot Crate exclusive with one of the Loot Crates that like a Block and I got, and I loved it. I mean, like, granted, I wasn't really into like what the character was, but I just loved the concept of Funko Pops. So anyways, then I thought, you know what, I should get a Daenerys Targaryen one. So I saw this little cutie. I think it was at Hot Topic. Yeah, I think it was online actually. And I was like, I need it. I have to get it. So I ordered it and I'm so happy with it. It's so adorable. I kind of developed an obsession over it. So the other day, I think it was the same day, Like a Block ended up going to GameStop for something, and he came back with a Funko Pop for me, which happened to be the other Daenerys Targaryen that I also wanted, which you can kind of see in the background a little bit, and if you can't, don't worry, I'll have a zooming in of all my Funko Pops that I have. I'm doing a whole haul in this episode of what I have so far. And the reason I'm doing a haul right now, and not like when I have more, is because I literally bought, except for two of these, I literally bought all of these in one day. In actually less than an hour. Went to two different stores, bought all of these Funko Pops in less than an hour. And this is what makes it crazy to me, and this is what made me realize I have an unhealthy obsession, but you know what? I don't want to recover. So I had ordered for pickup something at Barnes & Noble, and it was one of the Funko Pops. It was Ghost, you know, the direwolf from Game of Thrones. I ordered him to be picked up at the store. So I was literally on my way to a wedding, and I had a little bit of time to spare. So I'm like, to Like a Block and my little sister, Frozen Fennekin, I'm like, you guys want to go with me to Hot Topic? And then to Barnes & Noble. And the reason I was going to Hot Topic was because I had about 3 hours left to use my 15 hot cash, which was $15 off any purchase of 30. So I'm like, okay, you know, I can buy something there. They have pop figures, so I'll go look and see what I can buy. So I go to Hot Topic first. And it was in my head because I have an outlet place near me, like Tanger Outlets. So I was thinking, okay, it's buy one get one 50% off, so I could buy a bunch of Funko Pops for super cheap. No, Funko Pops were not part of that, and I did not realize that. But anyways, that didn't stop me from buying it. You know, a normal human being would be like, well, I'm not gonna go and buy this now because I had it in my mind that I was gonna get buy one get one 50% off. And now I have to pay full price for them. And granted, they are more expensive there than they are at Barnes & Noble. Which I didn't know that at the time, but now I know that, and I was like, when I went, anyway, I digress. So it didn't stop me. I still was like, all right, well, I'm gonna buy a couple. I have $15 hot cash, so I should use it. And I did look around for other things, but I mean, I was literally obsessed with they had like a whole wall of pop figures, and I just wanted them all. Other than the Walking Dead and Breaking Bad pop figures. Yes, 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 you guys can hate me all you want, but I am not a fan of either show. I haven't given Breaking Bad a chance. I haven't given Walking Dead a chance. But of what I've seen of it, I'm not thrilled, so I'm not planning on watching it, because I do not want to get obsessed. I'm obsessed with enough things already. Anyways, so my hair is, of course, going to be annoying today, but girl problems. Anyways, so I'm looking at everything and I'm like, oh my god, I need this. So I go pick up the, what was it? The guy that I don't like from Game of Thrones. Hands cut. Jaime Lannister. So I pick up the Jaime Lannister, exclusive, but no, it's, you know, I'm like, alright, should I get it? Should I not? Like a Block has it in his head that I'm gonna collect every single Game of Thrones pop figure, which, I mean, yeah, that'd be great if I could do it, but I couldn't bring myself to buy Joffrey, because I hate the little kid. You know, Game of Thrones is the only show that you don't find it weird that you are wishing death upon a child, but you are. And that is why I love it, because Game of Thrones gets in your head like super crazy, and you just, anyway, I digress. I'm not gonna continue doing this. Anyways, so, I'm thinking of how I should show you guys the haul. Thinking it might be better to have like my camera like facing downwards as I unbox everything. So I think I'm gonna do that. And if I was saying anything a second ago and I totally forgot it, sorry, I'm so like spaced out with everything. But I will see you guys all when I have the setup of how my camera is gonna be. So see you soon. Okay, so as I showed you guys before, I have little Daenerys Targaryen here. So I just love how wonderful she looks. So they all come in these Funko Pop boxes, obviously. Funko Pop, honestly, I've never been much of a toy collector, but the Funko Pops are probably my favorite thing ever. So as you can see on the box, there's a couple others. There is Tyrion Lannister, which I don't have that one yet. I do have one of the Tyrion Lannisters, but not the one from Edition 1. So this is number 3 of Edition 1, the Daenerys Targaryen, Mother of Dragons, Khaleesi, as you can see in her outfit with her little dragon. There is a production error one, like I said before, how the dragon is fully red and not green and with red wings. Okay, so and then I need to get Tyrion Lannister, Ned Stark. I need to get all of them from Edition 1. I don't have any of them except for her. So that is Daenerys Targaryen, number 3 of Edition 1. So let's move that to the side. What's next? I'm gonna go in order of my least favorite to my most favorite. How about that? So, although Daenerys Targaryen was a special one that I did put first, I'm going to now go from my least favorite to my top favorite. Okay, so my least favorite one has got to be the Loot Crate exclusive one that I got from, well, Loot Crate. And the reason why I'm not a huge fan of it is because I'm not a fan of Batman. I like the Joker, kind of, but I don't like the Joker Batman. So, that's why it's my least favorite. I still love it because I love pop figures, but like I said, it's not my favorite. So let me take it out of the box for you guys. Before I do that, you can see the back. It is, it just says superheroes. It's kind of bent because it was in the Loot Crate box, so that's unfortunate. But anyway, so that's that. It's number 65 of the series, but again, it's a Loot Crate exclusive, so unless you got Loot Crate, or you buy it online from one of the retailers, you know, like eBay or something, you probably won't get it in stores. Okay, so let's take it out of that, move that to the side, and we have the Joker Batman. So, one of the things I really like See, I didn't realize you can actually turn the head, so that's pretty cool. One of the things I really love about the Funko Pops is that they're just so adorable. They're really adorable. And it's like a cool, different kind of look to the whole thing. One con I do have about Funko Pops is, you know, you are bound to get the imperfections, which sucks because, like, you know, if you get something and you're spending this kind of money, you really would hope that you would, not get any imperfections at all. But I guess that's part of, you know, the deal. It's cool, like, when you can actually see them in stores, you can make sure there's no imperfections, but most of my Funko Pops I do order online. I would, except for these ones that I did in this haul. So anyways, this was done by Loot Crate exclusive. I did not get in my haul that I went and bought. How many different ones did I buy that day? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I bought 8 different pop figures in less than an hour at 2 different stores. So yeah, anyways, moving on. So this is my least favorite, the Joker Batman. Okay, so let me put that away. So my second to last favorite would have to be okay. See, I can't say that they're my not my least favorites because I am getting into a point where I do like them. So anyways, the next one is the Game of Thrones edition for Sam Tarly. So, one of the things is that this is one of the ones I got from Hot Topic, and, like I said, I picked up a bunch of them. Jaime Lannister, there was the Hot Topic exclusive where he has the golden hand, but, I ended up getting Sam instead of him because I was just like, no, I can't get more than, I think, how many pops did I get from Hot Topic? I got this one, I got that, 1, 2, 3, I got 3 from Hot Topic, and I at that point thought, okay, if I get 4, that's crazy for one shot, getting 4 different pop figures. Little did I know when I went to Barnes & Noble, I would go crazy and end up getting all these other pop figures. Anyways, I digress. So, Sam, I decided to get Sam instead of Jaime Lannister, the Hot Topic exclusive pre-release of Jaime Lannister. Because, Like a Block was with me, and Like a Block actually likes Sam a lot from the show, so I was like, alright, I'll get this, you know? So anyways, in Edition 4, there is 4, characters, so that kind of makes it easy. So there's Jon Snow Castle Black version. I don't have that, but I have another Jon Snow. Sam Tarly, which is the one I have, Sansa Stark, and Peter Baelish. Them 2 were there, but I just was like, I'm kind of iffy about, because, okay, although Like a Block thinks I'm gonna get all of the ones in the Game of Thrones series, I kind of feel like I should buy the ones I like first, and then go for the ones I don't like, because I'm not sure. It's about what I like, not about collecting them all, kind of thing. It's not Pokemon, I don't gotta catch them all. So anyways, back to the thing. So this is number 27 of the Game of Thrones series, and let's open it up. I'm always worried when I open these up because I feel like I'm gonna pull off their head or something, which usually doesn't happen, but it is a irrational fear that I do have. Most of these pop figures do stand up on their own, so that's pretty awesome. Like, I have Daenerys Targaryen, Khaleesi version here standing on its own, and this one is standing on its own as well, and he can stand on his own too. So, this is Sam Tarly, and if you don't know, if you do watch Game of Thrones but you don't remember who he is, I don't want to give away spoilers for those of you that aren't caught up with the series, so I'm not going to exactly say what he's done, but he is part of the, oh my god. What am I thinking? What is it? They guard the wall. Night's Watch. There we go. He is part... That was such a brain fart. Anyways, he is part of the Night's Watch, and he is actually one of Like a Block's favorite characters. I don't know if I said that already, but I'm saying it again. He is one of Like a Block's favorite characters, so, of course I had to get him. And honestly, he has very little imperfections. if any. Just a little scuff right here, but other than that, he's like perfect. He has his sword. Yeah, so that's him. He's not in the Castle Black uniform. This is him when he first came. So I wonder if they're going to, like they did for Jon Snow, I wonder if they're going to make a Castle Black uniform for him as well. Okay, so that is Sam Tarly. And moving on, next is this guy. So, okay, I have a piece of hair there. So, Oberyn Martell. Those of you that haven't watched, I think it was season 4 of Game of Thrones, you will have no idea who he is. But I adore him. And I'm not going to do any spoilers. So, Like a Block wanted me to get the mountain, and thought it would be funny if they were standing next to each other. But I didn't get the mountain yet. I probably will get the mountain. I don't like the mountain, but whatever. So as you can see, this is edition 5, and Oberyn Martell is right next to the mountain. Oberyn is 30, mountain is 31, and then I was also gonna get Grey Worm, but I had to hold myself back. While I was at Hot Topic, I did a lot of holding back, which I'm glad because it ended up being the other pop figures that I got from Barnes & Noble were actually cheaper. So I think from now on, if I do get anything, it's going to be from Barnes & Noble. And then we have the white, and then we have Viserion. I can't pronounce that properly. I feel like saying Vaporeon, but that's obviously incorrect. I need to get him because it is my goal to get all 3 dragons and the Daenerys Targaryens, all of them. And then we have Gold Hand Jaime Lannister. I didn't realize he was part of Edition 5. If I knew that, I probably would have went with Jaime Lannister instead of sorry, my camera was focusing. Instead of, who else did I get? I probably just would have got him also. But anyways, so let's open him up. Oberyn Martell. Why did I think Tyrell? Who's Tyrell? There's no Tyrells in Game of Thrones, is there? I don't know, whatever. Ooh, I thought I was gonna break his spear off. This is the first time I'm taking him out. Same with Sam and the Batman figure. So, Alright, so we have him, and he has a little spear here, which, if you've watched the episode, you know how awesome he is with the spear. He is really dirty, but I think that's because that's what they were going for, is the dirtiness. I'm trying to wipe it off and it's not working, so I'm pretty sure it's part of it. He feels a little gritty too, so I don't know. I don't know if he's just dirty. I don't think so. I don't, because he's not dirty on his face at all. So I mean, if he was dirty, then he would be dirty on his face also. You could see that there's a little bit of paint is a little like runny. So he's honestly not that great of one. And this was one I bought in the store, so you'd think I would have looked for that. I think the other box of his was ripped, so I went against that ripped box and got him instead. Which I'm still happy with him. He's adorable. He can kind of move his head a little bit, not so much. It'd be cool if you could like pull the spear out of his hand and it was like kind of like inserted that way. That'd be awesome. But other than that, he just stands on his own, as you can see, and he's pretty awesome. I love him. So I'm very happy with that. Next we have Tyrion Lannister with the scar. So he's the one in the battle armor. Like I said, I don't have the first Tyrion Lannister. He was there at Barnes & Noble, but I decided to get this one instead. He's a variation of the first one. So as you can see, it's still considered Edition 1. And you see that Tyrion Lannister is there, Ned Stark, Daenerys Targaryen, so on and so forth. So I guess he is part of Edition 1, and he's just a variation of Tyrion Lannister, so that's pretty cool. There's a little bit of a box cutter thing over here. So yeah, I got this from Barnes & Noble, and as you can see, no, you can't see. Well, anyways, as you cannot see, or you can, it was $8.95, which the ones from Hot Topic were $12.50. So I'm glad that I had a little bit of self-control and didn't go for all of them at Hot Topic. Anyways, so Tyrion Lannister in battle armor. The reason I got this one is because, like a block, this is one of his favorite characters also. Sam and Tyrion are his two favorite characters, I believe. And so of course I had to get that for him. Oh, I see my mailman. He doesn't seem to have any kind of packages for me, so not special today. Alright, so again, Tyrion Lannister in the battle armor. So we see his axe and his Lannister army armor, and then of course the scar that he gets. So I believe this is him from, okay, because he got the scar in the first battle, so I believe this is him on the Battle of the Blackwater, probably. So this is probably what he was wearing at that time. So anyways, I really like him. He actually has very little imperfections. There's just a little bleeding around the eyes, but other than that, he's perfect. We can move his head completely. I could even have him like this. So I like that. I like that a lot. He stands on his own. He is actually a lot shorter than the other ones. So I wonder if he's shorter than Sam, because it feels like Sam and him are pretty. Nope, he is shorter than them. Of course, he is supposed to be a dwarf. So it would make sense that he would be smaller. So that kind of gives you an idea. It's just even Funko even has that down. They made him smaller than the rest of them. Even though Funko Pops are already itty bitty and cute, they made him a lot smaller because he is a dwarf in the show. So that's Tyrion Lannister in battle armor. Let's put him to the side and put this away. And next we have Jon Snow. So this one is exclusive to Hot Topic, and that is Jon Snow in Castle Black, where I'm going to show you in a second. He's been training hard, and he is dirty. So he's a little dirty little boy. So that's what makes him That's what makes him Hot Topic exclusive, is that you can see on his outfit, he has that whole like dirty, the dirt look to it. Let me focus that. So there we go. You can also see that he has very little imperfections. I'm very happy with him, actually. This is my first time actually taking him out of the box. He does have a little bit of paint specks on his face. You can't see it in the camera, but I can see it. And seems that somebody that was painting got a little bit of fluff on him, but that's cool. And I just honestly, like, he's perfect. He's great. So Jon Snow in Castle Black armor. So that's him. I am going to get, and he has his little training sword here, just like his fellow companion, Sam. So they're hanging out together. So yeah, they are the same size. They both stand up pretty well. This one was a little shaky. I got a little worried. So, yeah. Ooh, that's totally out of focus now, guys. Sorry about that. So, yeah. That's Jon Snow in Castle Black armor. The Hot Topic exclusive. Oops, sorry, Tyrion. So far, that is 6 of the pop figures. Had to do some real quick math there. And let's move on to my next one. And that is, Drogon. He is one of the, he or she, I don't know, it is one of the, dragons of Daenerys's, he's one of Daenerys's dragons, her little babies. So I, of course, had to get him. And the edition 3 of the pop figures, let me zoom in just so you guys can see that. Edition 3 was epically filled. So a lot of them I need to get from this. We're just gonna ignore number 14, and it sucks because number 14 is my favorite number, and I feel like Joffrey is killing it right now. So Joffrey was at Barnes & Noble, like Block was like, oh, buy it. It was like, I think there was like 2 of him left. He's like, he's probably gonna be, you know, rare, because so many people want to buy him just to kill him again, and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, moving on. So, Edition 3 of Game of Thrones has a bunch of people. So we have Brienne of Tarth, which I need to get. Bleh. Hodor, I need to get him too. Drogon, which I have right now. Tywin Lannister, he's probably going to be one of the last ones I get because I'm not really a fan. Ygritte, I need to get her. She's probably going to be one of the last ones too. I'm not too gung-ho about getting her yet. Ghost, I do have. You'll see in a little bit. Rhaegal, I don't know how to say their names, but another dragon, I have to get him. Tyrion Lannister in battle armor. Okay, so Tyrion Lannister is actually part of Edition 3, so now I know. Viserion, like I said before, I need to get, which is weird because I thought Viserion was part of the other, anyway, whatever. Yeah, wasn't Viserion part of another one? I don't know, whatever. I don't know, whatever. So I need to get him. I need to get Grey Wind. It's of a top priority right now. I need to find Grey Wind. I know the Ghost there is also a flocked one, which it basically, it adds a little texture to it. That was a, I think, San Francisco Con exclusive. So I'm probably not going to get that because that's already done. And then we have Daenerys Targaryen in her wedding dress, obviously. So I need to get her. I could have got her, but I don't know. I was a little hesitant to buy it right now. Let's zoom this out. And focus. Okay, so let's take him out of here. Drogon is awesome. If you know anything about me, you know I am gung-ho for Khaleesi. She is my favorite character in the show, and they better not kill her, because if they do, I'm going to be very upset. I didn't watch this last Sunday's episode, so I'm a little behind, and I hope nothing crazy happened. But I think something crazy happened because every episode of Game of Thrones, something crazy happens. But anyways, let's talk about pop figures for now. So here we have Drogon. He's so awesome. Just the way he feels in your hand, the way he stands, it's just great. I love it. He's kind of like perched. It's pretty awesome. Very little imperfections, just like a little few scratches and stuff like that. But other than that, and then a little paint. You're not even in focus. A little paint smears, whatever. That's the thing about pop figures. You're gonna get those kind of things, but I do love them anyway. I wish there weren't that many chances of getting imperfected figures. Like, I'm gonna show you guys soon another Daenerys Targaryen, and she's really messed up. So I'm very sad about that. But I do love it because that was actually the one that like a block just got out of nowhere for me, and I was like, oh my god, you're warming my heart. Because he knows me so well. So yep, Drogon. Awesome. He is the same size as the other pop figures, so they didn't make him bigger. But Viserion is, I believe, 6 inches instead of whatever this is. What is this? 4.5 inches? 3.5 inches? I don't know. I'm not a good sense of how big. Okay, we're moving on from that topic now. So that's Drogon. Sorry. So we have that was 7 so far. Yep, 7. All right, and then we are going to go for Ghost. So he is my 4th favorite. Yeah, 4th favorite is Ghost from Game of Thrones. He is Jon Snow's direwolf. And I love Ghost. I loved Ghost in the show, and I think Grey Wind is probably the only one No, I love Ghost more than Grey Wind. Yeah. And I wonder if they're gonna have the other dire wolves, because, you know, I probably wouldn't be I mean, Summer and Lady, maybe not, but, now I can't remember the other one's name. I guess that's why. So anyways, this is part of edition 3, like I showed before, and it's cute. It has the little, oh god, has the cute little, Stark logo, which I have a Stark USB, which you guys saw from Loot Crate, so that was great too. Anyways, let's move on. So, here's Ghost. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is my first time opening it up and feeling it, and I love it. It's awesome. I love how they got the texture of the fur. Let me zoom, let me show you guys that. Let me try. Focusing it, you guys can't really see that well in the camera, but the texture, like, okay, you could probably see a little bit from the tail. You see, like, the texturing type thing? This is not the flocked one, so there's not actually texture. But it's really awesome how, like, you know, it's kind of like three-dimensional in a way that you can see the, texture of it without there being texture. Wow, that was a lot of texture in one thing, and he even has it over here. Yeah, he's really good, and I like how, see, with the nose, I don't mind that there's a little bit of, like, bleeding, because it does look like how fur would look, so maybe that was done on purpose. And I really like it. I like him a lot. So, that's Ghost, the dire wolf, from edition 3 of Game of Thrones. So, there we go. Love him. Is he the same size as the dragon? He's a little bit bigger than the dragon, ear-wise. So, let's see if he's bigger than Jon Snow. Yep, he is, which is fitting because they do end up being bigger than a human, I believe. Fully grown. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. And now we're at my top 3. We're at my top 3. So I already showed you my top 1, but here is the next one. And that is Daenerys Targaryen. A variation of Daenerys, obviously. You already saw this one. The box is a little messed up, so there's that. But anyway, so let's get right into opening her up. This is the one, this is Daenerys Targaryen Misa. So this the Breaker of Chains. And she does come with her own little stand, because she actually cannot stand on her own. So that's sad. But she does they did have a little stand for her since she can't. Her hair is very different from the rest of them. The bride, Daenerys Targaryen, also has the same hair as her, where it's the single braid, two braids coming into a single braid. And with her, am I zoomed in for you guys to see that? For her, she has 4 different braids, so it's a little nicer aesthetically. I prefer this one, actually. I like this one better. She is a little bit taller also than her. It's so weird because they're both the same person. But anyways, she stood tall at this point. She was still Khaleesi at this time. She was mourning her husband at this point. I do need to get Khal Drogo because I mean, obviously they're a duo, so I have to. So let's move this Daenerys Targaryen out of the way, and let's focus on the Breaker of Chains. So you can see she has the key to the Unsullied, and she's in her outfit that we know so well. And the only thing is, this would have been my second favorite. It probably is. I think my second... See, the one I'm about to show you isn't even mine because I bought it for Frozen Fennekin. So I think that's why in my head I'm like, well, you know, I'm going to put that first. But anyway, they're both tied, actually. So the only bad thing about her is that she is really scratched up. And, there is a little bleeding. It does look like she was crying after, you know, putting her mascara on. But other than that, I do love her, and she's pretty freaking awesome. I mean, come on. How can you not be obsessed with the Mother of Dragons, Khaleesi, Breaker of Chains. Come on, okay? So let's put her on her stand, and there we go. She stands on her own with the stand, so that's a little cute touch that they added because she can't stand on her own. Ooh, the other Khaleesi just fell over. Okay, so let's put this back in here. And I'm not really sure if she's just a variation or she has her own edition, because see on the back it doesn't even say edition, it just says Daenerys Targaryen. So I don't know. And it has her as number 25, which is right after number 24, so it might be that she's just, like I said, it's just another box, but they didn't make this. This is probably a pre-release, even though it doesn't say it, it probably is a pre-release. Anyway, okay, so my next favorite is actually already out of the box, and it is Little Dancing Baby Groot! And of course, you gotta love Groot. And even more than Groot, you gotta love Baby Groot. Because if any of you have watched the Guardians of the Galaxy, which if you haven't, you better go watch it now. When he's just so adorable. I just can't. And it's probably my favorite part of the movie is when he gets up and he starts dancing. And I wish I could dance like Baby Groot. Oh my god, what's happening with my voice? But anyways, so little Baby Groot, he is a bobblehead. Let me show you guys the box without showing you my receipt that's inside. So as you can see, he's number 65 of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Is he? Nah, maybe number 65 of Pop Marvel, probably. So we see here, there's Star-Lord, there's Rocket Raccoon, there's Groot, which I need to get full Groot. There's Drax, I want to get him. I kind of want to get every single Guardian of the Galaxy pop figure. And it's pretty easy because there's only 6 of them other than the one that I have here. But there is a Hot Topic exclusive Groot who it says I am Groot, and I need to get that too. I'm kind of obsessive. This is, like I said, Frozen Fennekin's, so it's not mine as a way, but it isn't. I mean, it is mine. It's just hers as well, so we share. But once I get my Hot Topic exclusive Baby Groot, then I have my little exclusive Baby Groot. But I love this. Like, I mean, come on, the detail of the oh, I just love it. It's so adorable. I don't know what's happening with my voice. I'm acting like it's a little baby, but it is a Baby Groot. It's Baby Groot. So that's my second favorite. And that is it. So I've unboxed all of them, and so let me show you all of them now. So yeah, there you go. So there's all of the pup figures. My Pringles and my glass in the background. So yep, there we go. We have Tyrion Lannister in battle armor. We have Oberyn Martell. I know why I thought Tyrell, because Marjorie Tyrell. I wonder if they have her. There's Sam Tarly. There's Jon Snow and Ghost. There's the 2 Mother of Dragons, Daenerys Targaryens. There is Drogon. There's Baby Groot. Look at him. Look at that flick of that head. Look at the flick of that head. He's adorable. And there is the Batman Joker exclusive from Loot Crate. Alright, so that's all for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this haul. If you did, make sure you click that like button, because I know I did. I enjoyed making it. So, I like to show off my little geeky obsessions sometimes. And yes, pop figures are definitely one of them. And I'm insane for being so obsessed with them. I know this. But I am, and I can't help it. Also, comment below, what were your favorite out of the pop figures? Was yours your favorite the same as my favorite, or was my least favorite your favorite? Let me know. I'd love to hear it. What is your obsession? What do you find yourself obsessed with? Other than video games, of course, because, I mean, come on. We're gamers, after all. Or what, do you have a pop figure obsession? If you do, is there a certain pop figure that you're really obsessed over? Let me know in the comment section below. Are you a fan of The Walking Dead and Breaking Bad? And do you hate me for saying that I'm not? Let me know in the comment section below. But until next time, always remember to stay super, and see you guys next time. Bye.
Round 2.
You weren't expecting that, were you?
I was.
I wasn't.
I'm terrible at fairing war.
That